Okay, so here we are to study our subject, which is business environment. Ma'am, this is your subject named economics and business environment. So, ma'am, your economics and business environment is of 50 marks. It carries your 50 marks in your examination. But, ma'am, you are already done with your economics. Economics carries your 25 marks. You are already done with your economics. Now we are left with your business environment, and your business environment also consists of your 25 marks. So this economics and business environment together, they constitute your 50 marks in your examination, right? Now, ma'am, if you would see the syllabus of economics, you have already completed your economic syllabus, right? It covers your chapter number 1 to chapter number 5, which is huge. The content is so much. Just like legal aptitude, the content was so much, but the marks was only 25 marks, right? Marks were only 25. Similarly, in economics, the content is so much. 5 chapters, that too. Economics is a bit difficult, and usually what feedback I get from my past students, I always get this feedback, ma'am, economics paper was very tough, ma'am, economics question was were very tricky in examination. So usually I get this review from, I'm not saying this, I get this review from my students, from the past 5 to 6 attempt students. I always get this review that, ma'am, economics, the paper was very difficult. Even after studying everything, we were finding difficult to solve economics paper. So, ma'am, that is why your whenever institute give you one hard thing, it also give you one easy thing. So along with this hard subject, economics is a bit difficult, bit a technical subject. So so that you can score minimum, how much you have to score in order to pass? In order to pass in your 50, you have to score minimum 20 marks. Uh, that is 40%. Minimum 40% you have to score in every subject, right? So minimum 20 marks you have to score in your economics and business environment. And ma'am, I want to tell you that your business environment consists of only 3 chapters. Chapter number 6, environmental scenario; chapter number 7, business environment; and chapter number 7, key governmental institutions. Yes, these 3 chapters are there in your business environment. And I'm going to tell you, these are very scoring and very easy, and small chapters. Hardly 5 pages chapter, hardly 8 to 10 pages chapter, hardly 8 to 10 pages chapter. So small chapter, content is not much, plus it's very laddu, very easy content, very easy content. In class itself, I'll tell you all the important things, as well as in class itself, I'll make you memorize whatever you have to memorize. Some few things, few numbers you have to memorize, that I'll make you memorize in the class itself. Okay. Mridul San has done 6 chapter. Really? Really? It's done. Okay. Like, are you sure? Yes. That's strange. Then we will complete our lecture tomorrow only.
He has completed the whole chapter now.
Chapter number 6, na?
Yes.
Okay. That's great. He might not know. He might not know. Basically, chapter number 6 is a part of your environment, and till your chapter number 5, it's your economics. So yeah, your chapter number 1 to chapter number 5 is your economics. Your 6, 7, 8 is your environment. So if he has done chapter number 6, it's fine, but in case you have any doubt in chapter number 6, you can ask me also. So I will not cover this again. Why to study this chapter twice? So in that case, we will start with our chapter number 7. We will do our chapter number 7 today. Chapter number 8 we will do tomorrow, and this way we will complete our environment syllabus. So I was planning it for 3 days, but now we would be able to complete it in 2 days. 2 days. Today chapter number 7, tomorrow chapter number 8. It will be done. Ma'am, it is very scoring. But even if Mridul sir has covered chapter 6, please make sure that chapter number 6 is a part of your environment. It is not a part of your economics. So chapter number 6, 7, 8, these 3 chapters consist of 25 marks. Are you understanding? This 3 chapter, chapter number 6, 7, 8, since this is a part of your environment, this carries your 25 marks, and your chapter number 1 to chapter number 5 carries your 25 marks. Okay. So ma'am, today I was planning to start chapter number 6, but since it's already done, now I'll not take this. I'll start chapter number 7. Okay. Can you say important part? Everything is important. Yeah, what is this? Everything. I can send you the highlighted. I can send you my highlighted PDF. What to study, what not to study. But yeah, I cannot say this topic is important. This topic is not important. You will get to know by seeing the highlighted PDF if you want. Just like yesterday, not yesterday. Yesterday, I realized very late at night. Oh, I have to send communication book. Then I scheduled it for the morning. So today morning I sent you communication, whole communication highlighted book, one ICSI MCQ book. Some of you might already have the ICSI MCQ book, and one more PDF I sent, which was past year MCQ book. That in those now all the past exam MCQs of business communication were there. So it's better if you solve both the MCQ book, and you, if you miss any highlighting, for that you can refer my highlighted book. Whatever I have written in the class or I have highlighted in the class, that is there in the highlighted PDF. Okay, so from my side I'm completely done from communication. Highlighted PDF also I've sent, MCQs also I've sent. Now its ball is in your court. In case of any doubt, you can ask me. So now with this, let's start our business environment. Ma'am, environment is very laddu plus very scoring subject, very scoring. Only 3 chapters, that too laddu chapters. You have to you will get 25 marks. It's like free Balaji ka prasad. Okay, so let's start. Chapter Chapter 7. Chapter 7, business environment. Business environment. Okay. So, ma'am, first of all, I want to ask you, what do you mean by business environment? Acha, what do you mean by business? What do you mean by business? Yes, Parvati, what do you mean by business?
Business is like carrying out any trade wherein you trade in goods and services. That is, you provide these goods and services to the public for a value to earn profit.
Very nice. Very nice answer. I really like your answer. Business is wherever you conduct any activity for earning profit. Not only trade. Trade is just like an example of trade is just an example of business. Like I'm teaching, what I'm doing here. We are teaching Yashas Academy. What we are doing? We are doing business, right? It can be anything, any activity which you do for earning profit. It can be trade. It can be business. It can be profession, anything. So anything which you do for earning profit, that is business. Let's say I what I do, I make idli, I sell idli. I have one dosa idli stall. I have one dosa and idli stall. Dosa and idli stall. So what is that? That is my business. My business. I am doing something. Now what do you mean by environment? Environment, business environment. Madam, let's say I am making manually idli. I am making manually idli by using my hands, by making idli, by making the paste of idli and then making it through hand, with the use of hand. So I'm making manually idli. Let's say someone opened a automatic idli stall beside me. Automatic, madam. Automatic means, have you seen in Bangalore only? Yeah, have you visited any restaurant where the machines automatically makes idli? Like there is machine, let's say machines are invented which automatically makes idli. From one machine, the paste comes and then it goes to the machine. It Then the idli is cooked, and then it is automatically comes out. It is automatically packed. So like everything is automatic. Everything is automatic. Now there is someone who invented idli machine, idli and dosa machine, automatic idli and dosa machine, automatic idli and dosa machine. No hand involved, no labor involved. Everything is automatic. You just put in the machine and then everything will be ready. Idli will come packed. Idli and dosa will come packed. And since this technology is invented, everybody started using this technology. Everybody started using this machine, making this machine, and people get so fascinated. Have you visited here? Have you tried this automatic idlis, automatic dosa? And this is so user friendly also. You do not have to go order and wait for your order. You just have to put a coin in the machine, just like weighing, automatic weighing machine. You just have to put coin or money in the machine, automatically it will make idli and it will serve you. Yeah, I also saw that in reels, that's why this example came to my mind. Okay, so there is automatic machine. Now everybody started using that machine and people started visiting to that restaurant of where they provide automatic idlis, automatic dosa. Now technology has invented, technology has upgraded. If I won't upgrade my dosa and idli stall, like everybody gradually started using automatic idli and dosa, and it's tasty also. So people are also liking it, people are also liking it since it's tasty. So here, if I don't upgrade myself, then I will start losing my profit, I will start getting less customers. All my customers now don't come to my dosa stall, now they go to this automatic idli and dosa stall. So don't you think it will affect my business? It will affect my profit, it will affect my profit, right? It will affect my business very badly. So what is this? This is business environment. What is environment? Everything and anything that affects your business, everything and anything that is related to your business is your business environment. Anything that's related to your business is business environment. So what is the basic thing I gave you? I told you anything which affect your business or anything that is related to your business, related to your business is your business environment. Acha, example, you tell me whether all these things are business environment or not. Just like I gave example, there is technological changes, there is technological, there is innovation, invention, there is invention of automatic car. Is this change in business environment? Is this business environment? Will it affect your car business? Tell me yes or no. Yes, yes, this is your business environment. There is change in law, government changed law, government banned liquor, government banned liquor all over India. You are doing liquor business. Will it affect your business? Yes, it will be. Law changes, law changed, law changed. Will it affect your business? Yes, it will affect your business. Is this business environment? Yes, it is. Fashion, madam, fashion. Nowadays people are again wearing wide leg jeans, wide leg baggy jeans. It is in fashion, it is in fashion. So let's say I started making, I'm working in a textile industry, I am working in a textile industry, and I started making lots of wide leg jeans which are in trend nowadays. Yeah, baggy jeans, wide leg jeans, I'm making all these things which are in trend. Don't you think if the fashion changes, if fashion changes again to narrow jeans, again to narrow jeans, now wide leg jeans are no more in trend, if fashion changes again to that narrow jeans, or in that case, will it affect my business? Yes, it will affect my business. What is this fashion? Is this business environment? Yes, it is environment. Tell me one thing, like nowadays people are adopting western culture, right? Especially food culture. We don't like ghar ka dal chawal roti. We don't want rice chapatis, we want momos. No, don't say, ma'am, please don't take such examples. Even momos are my favorite. We want momos, we want pizza. Yes, puja, pizza. We want what, pasta, we want pasta. Yeah, so we nowadays we are people are Indians are adopting western food culture, western culture. Acha, with this the health quality of Indians is improving or deteriorating? Health quality is improving or deteriorating? Health quality is improving or deteriorating because of adopting western food culture? Deteriorating, right? For health is going down. And acha, because of this, tell me, hospital business is increasing or decreasing? Hospital business, medical business is increasing or decreasing? Tell me. Medical business increasing, right? Increasing. So what is this? This everything that affects your business, everything that is related to your business which affects your business either positive or negative, that is business environment. COVID hit, you knew COVID would come? No, you didn't know COVID would come. So COVID hit India in 2019. Everything was shut, like uh, um, movie theaters, physical classes, face to face classes, everything was shut, madam. What was that? That affected your business badly. That is your business environment. So what is business? whatever activity you do, trade, business, profession for earning profit, that is your business. And anything that affects your business, that is related to your business, anything that affects your business is your business environment. Are we clear with this? Yes. Are we clear with business environment? Yes. Are we clear with the basic concept of business environment? What do you mean by business environment? Yes. So now highlight only that much, only those words which I have highlighted. No need to highlight anything else, right? Uh, so now do highlighting only those words which I have highlighted. So starting with your chapter business environment, ma'am, business organization has to interact and transact with its environment. Obviously, don't you have to interact with your environment? You have to. I am having dosa stall. I have to interact with customers, suppliers, government. I deal with laws. I deal with innovation, political changes, technological. I deal with society's culture. So obviously business operates in environment only. Everything that surrounds business, everything that affects business is business environment. So we interact with environment, and that is why both business and environment are interrelated. Interrelated means one affects another. Environment affects business, of course. Just I told, like fashion changed, my business will be affected. Madam, fashion changed, my business will be affected. I am making mini skirts. Nowadays nobody is wearing mini skirt, everybody is wearing baggy jeans. So my business will be affected. So your business and environment are interrelated to each other and mutually interdependent. Business is dependent on environment, environment also changes according to business, so they are interdependent on one another. So one keyword, madam, business environment, what are they are interrelated and they are interdependent. Now all these people, they have nothing to do, so what they did, they give lot of definitions. They give lot of definition. Acha, can you tell me hudur dabang dabang dabang, hud hud, hud hud, do you remember hud hud? Yes, very nice, very nice. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yes, Hudud Dabang Hudson, simplest step, dance step, just playing with belt. Yeah, so Hudud Dabang, simplest form, simplest form. Acha, George Terry. Emotions, Tom and Jerry. Yes, very nice. So you would be expecting memory technique for this also. I have not made any memory technique for these definitions, right? So because I was thinking, but I could not find any specific memory technique for this. But yeah, we can try learning some of the definition. So ma'am, these definitions are not very important, but sometimes now in your exam it is asked that Keith Davis gave which definition, or this particular definition is given by which writer, which author. So you have to just remember that yeah, this definition is given by Keith Davis, this definition is given by Andrew, this definition is given by Pear and Anderson, this is given by King. So see, usually business environment is your external environment. Usually business environment is your external forces which affects your business. So it's like all those forces which affects your business. Like, my customer affect my business, yes, if the demand changes. Earlier customers were liking keypad phones they were liking. So my keypad phones sales was good. Now they don't like keypad phones, they only like touch screen phones. So my keypad phones will not get sold, right? So this is the point, that my customers affect my business, my sellers affect my business, government, society, everything affects business. So first definition is given by Keith Davis. Keith Davis said that it is aggregate means total of all the conditions, all the event, all the influence that surrounds our business. Concept is same. All this Mahapurush means all these great people have given different definitions. So Keith Davis has given definition that your business environment is the aggregate of all the condition, event, influences. Andrew gave one definition, that these are all the external influences that affects your life and development. So I made one very vahiyat logic, one very illogical logic, illogical memory technique I tried. If you can remember through that, then try. Drew From drew you can remember drown. When you drown, your life goes. So Andrew life, Andrew life, you can try. It's good. You just have to remember name, right? Which author gave which definition. So drew, drown, drown, life gone. Drown in water, life gone. So drew, drown, life. This way you can remember, yeah, if there is life in that definition is given by Andrew. Okay. According to Professor Pear and Anderson, they are two people. Professor Pear and Anderson, they have said that it is set of inputs to an organization which are under control of other organization. Acha, tell me, is business environment in my control? I am doing idli business. Let's say Uday. Uday is gone again. Uday is here. Okay, so let's take an example of Uday. Uday, he wanted to open a liquor shop, so that's why I'm taking his example. Let's say Uday have a liquor shop in Karnataka. Uday has a liquor shop in Karnataka. Government banned liquor in Karnataka. Karnataka government banned liquor. So now, is this in Uday's control? This is business environment, right? Is it affecting Uday's business? Yes. Affecting it will close Uday's business. Is this in Uday's control? No, it's not in his control, right? So what is business environment which is not in your control? You cannot control that. You cannot control. Can you control COVID? No, you can't control COVID. Did you even know that COVID would come? No. So business environment are those inputs, those things which are under control of other organization or other entity, but not under your control. Not under your control. So how you can remember? These are two people. So here, set of inputs, like set of inputs means multiple input, then definition given by two people, multiple people. This way you can remember. Next definition is given by Mr. J.A. King and CJ Duggan. So here king, acha, tell me, a king is affected only by outside people or also only by the all the villagers or people of that area, or by his family also, by his family members, by internal member also now. So this king has given internal external definition. What he said, usually environment is said to be all those factors which affects you, which affects your business. Some people have said that no, it is only external environment. Some people have said that it is both internal and external environment. So logically, if you will ask me, so logically I would say business environment can be internal factors, external factors, all those factors which affect your business, right? So similarly, Mr. J.A. King has said that no, environment does not only means external factors, it also means internal factors. So Mr. King has said that environment means all those external and internal factors which affects your business. Example, market, production and finance. Example, market demand, production, your production level, your finance, money, how much money you have, all these things affects your business. So Mr. J. King was see, king is always the wise person, so he gave a very wise definition that it includes both internal, external. All other people has said external, they did not include internal. So here, what logic you can apply? King is smart, so that he has included internal environment also. He has included internal environment also. That environment consists of all the external and internal influences. Example, market, production, finance. Last definition given by Professor Gerald Bell. Bell is actually a bell. He has not given he has not given. Bell means basically buffalo. In buffalo na, in Hindi we say bell. And informally, if anybody is stupid, if anybody is the uh, uh, not very intelligent, or does not, is anybody lacks common sense, we say, are you bell, are you buffalo, are you bell? So here, bell, he is actually a bell, he is actually a buffalo. He has not given definition of environment, sir. He has given definition of external environment. See, external environment consists of customers, government, supplier, financial firms, labor pools, all this. External environment consists of your consumers, government, suppliers, financial firms, labor pool, etc. So, madam, here Gerald Bell is a bell. He has not given definition of environment. He has given definition of external environment. That who comes in your external environment? Your customers. Obviously, customers are not internal; they are external. Government is not your father's government, it is external. Suppliers are not your pupa, they are external. Financial firms from whom you take loan, labor pools, etc., all these things are external environment. So basically all these are the definitions. How you will remember? Don't take much pressure, not very important, but yeah, we can just try and remember in case it comes for 1 marks. 1 mark. So Andrew Drown life, he has given life definition. Pear and Anderson, they are set of two people, set of inputs, set of two people, set of input. King is very intelligent, so he has included internal environment also, external, internal, both. Bell is a bell, he has not given definition of environment, rather he has given definition of external environment. And one remaining definition, simplest definition given by Keith Davis. I could not make any memory technique for Keith Davis. If you can make, you can make anything, any memory technique. If Uday can make any memory technique, then you ask Uday and he will make any memory technique for this. No memory technique? Okay, fine, don't ask Uday. You can make your own memory technique, or you can memorize it on your own. Very easy definition. Davis, devil, condition, event, influence. Devil put conditions. Okay, so any illogical memory technique by which you can remember who gave which definition. Devil put conditions. Andrew Drown life, gone. Pear and Anderson, set of people, set of input. King, intelligent, internal and external. Bell, actually a bell, not given definition of environment, given definition of external environment. Yes. Are we able to remember who gave which definition? Yes. Can we remember who gave which definition? Yes, we can. Yes, very nice. And you won't remember anything else, but you will remember whatever you memorize using memory technique now. You will not forget that. You will not forget that for your life. Every other thing you will forget. No. You will not forget every other thing. Means, I mean to say, even if you forget everything, but you will never forget those things which you remember using memory technique. So with this we are done with definition. Now tell me one thing, environment is changing or static? Fashion, it is changing or same or changing? Fashion change. You madam, you fashion changes like this. You don't know what fashion can come. Do you see Hollywood people, their dresses, how, what kind of dresses they wear? The fashion, ma'am. No, you can make anything fashion changes like anything. Law, politics, political party, it remains same or it changes? It changes. Law remains same or changes? Ma'am, it changes according to time. So environment is changing or same? Ma'am, environment is always changing, always certain. Like I make salwar suit, but nowadays nobody wears salwar suit, they wear kurti. So if I won't shift my business, I won't start making kurti, my business will flop. Why? Because I only make salwar suit. Nowadays people prefer kurti over salwar suit, they don't wear salwar suit. So my business will flop if I won't change my business according to the changing environment. So environment is very changing and uncertain means you cannot predict what will happen in the next 1 year. Anything can happen, it's very unpredictable. You did not know that COVID would come, so it's very unpredictable. So environment is very changing and uncertain, and it is in the control of management. I have already told you that if government bans liquor, it is not in control of Uday, so he can't control that, even if he's having a liquor shop, right? So it is outside the control of the management of company. Next is example madam, what all, who all constitute your environment? Your customers are your environment. Yes. Let's say my customers, um I am a phone making company. Let's say, let's talk about Realme is a phone making company, right? Let's say its customers demand that, bro, we need good camera. Bro, we need good camera, good camera, good camera. Demand of customer. Will you change? Will you change? Will your business be affected by your customers' demand? Yes, it will be affected. So you will change. You will start making those business models with high quality camera, good quality camera. So your customers are your environment. Yes, your competitors, you keep a close watch on your competitor, what he is doing. I will also do that. You see now, you see toppers, now you keep a close watch on toppers, what they are doing. I will also do that. What this person is doing, that he's securing first position. So you see your competitors, oh, what Apple is doing, OnePlus is like, bro, we will also do this. So they are trying to prove that, OnePlus is trying to prove that, bro, Apple, it's better than Apple, it's better than Apple. Competitor, they are keeping a close watch on the competitor. Like Pepsi, Coca-Cola, close competitors, they keep a close watch on each other. Is Pepsi affecting Coca-Cola? Yes. Is Coca-Cola affecting Pepsi? Yes. Maggie affecting Yippee, Yippee affecting Maggie? Yes. Competitors also environment. Stakeholders means all the people who are associated with the company are known as stakeholders. It's a general term. Like stakeholder is a broader term. It includes customer, competitor, supplier, government, everybody. Suppliers, let's say I make car and I get steering from a particular Mr. X. I purchase steering for my car from Mr. X. He is the only supplier of steering for that particular model car, and he stopped supplying me goods. Will my business get affected? Yes. How will I produce car? How will I do production if my supplier will stop supplying me raw material? If he will stop supplying me raw material, how will I produce car? So your supplier affect your business? Yes. Whosoever affects your business comes in your environment. Yes. Industry trend, fashion changes, it affect your business. Yes sir, you also have to change according to fashion, according to trend. Regulation means law, government activities, law made by government, it affects my business. Yes. Yes. You cannot operate your company without following law. Social and economic factor, social factors, like people start boycotting China products. Social factors. Indian people started by boycotting China products. So what it will affect China's business? Yes, it will. It do major export to India. So if Indian people will ban China products or boycott business China product, will it affect China business? Yes, it will affect. So social economic factors, technological development, ma'am, technological development. Nowadays we are in the 5G, we are in the 5G India. So if anybody will make 2G phone, will anybody purchase that 2G phone? No. But people are now seeing 5G option while purchasing phone. This is 5G compatible now, then only they are purchasing phone. So if you sell 2G phone, it will not run. Like technological development, you have to develop. Nokia didn't update itself along with the technology, so it is thrown out of the market. Technological development affects your business to a greater extent. So is it environment? Yes, all these people comes in your external environment. It is so charged, why it is not working? Yeah, it is working. Okay, so with this we are done with this. Next, some great people have said various lines, like George Sock. What is his name? Yeah, if you're not faster than your competitor, you are in a teenage position, and if you're only half as fast, you are terminal. If you will not change yourself according to the environment, according to your competitors are upgrading them. Let's say you are following a manual technique, labor intensive technique, your competitor has upgraded to machine incentive, capital incentive, upgraded all machines and all. And if you will not upgrade yourself, you will fail, you will fail in your business. Next, Kenichi Ome has said that environmental analysis is the critical starting point of strategic thinking. You know what is strategic thinking? Strategic thinking is your long term thinking. Strategic means long term. Whenever you hear word strategic now, it means long term. So let's say you are planning yourself, you are planning for yourself, you are doing long term thinking, that yeah, in next 3 year I will complete CS, after 2 year I will do this, and then I will do a job, and this is my long term plan. Like here you are doing long term planning, that yeah, I will clear CSET, after that by this time I will clear executive, then I will clear professional, then I will do 2 years training, I will do this, I will do that. So you are making a long term planning. Don't, will you do a long term planning without scanning the environment? No. For doing long term planning, first you have to do environmental analysis. Environmental analysis means checking environment, everything is okay now, everything is okay. You will see opportunities, threats available in the market, you will see your strength, your weakness. That is known as environmental analysis. You will do environmental analysis, and then only you will do strategic planning. Like after 12th, when you was choosing field, okay, which course I have to do? I have to do professional courses like CSES, or I want to go into or I want to do just college BCom BBA, or I want to go for UPSC, or I want to go for BA LLB, or any other. Like, you have lot of options. So here, when you are planning what course to opt, what to do, what you did, you researched about different courses, you researched about CA, about CS, about LLB, about MBA, about all the courses. You did some analysis, environmental analysis. Okay, what are the opportunity for CS, what are the threat in CS, what are the opportunity for MBA, what are the threats in MBA. So you will do the external environmental analysis, then only you will plan. Okay, now after doing all the analysis, I come to a conclusion that I will do CS is your long term planning. So whenever you do strategic thinking, for that you have to do environmental analysis. Charles Darwin has said that it is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. Kya bol diya? What he said? What did he said? He said that who survives the market, who survives the competition? The one who's strongest? No. The one who's most intelligent? No. The one who change himself according to the change in the market. If you will not change yourself according to change in the environment, you will severely fail in your business. This is the basic thing about business environment. Very laddu, very laddu. 2 minute revision, madam. 2 minute. What is environment? Environment and business are interrelated and interdependent. Lot of definition. Keith Davis, devil give condition. Okay, Andrew, Drew, drown, life gone. Okay, Pear and Anderson, set of people, set of input. King, very intelligent in internal as well as external. Bell, he has given definition of only external environment. So all these are definition. After that, environment is not static, it is keep on changing. It is outside the control, yes. Example, customer, suppliers, government, social economic factor, technological. That's it, and we are done. Revision of what we studied in 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, 1 minute. Now the next topic is your factors affecting your business environment. What factors affect your business environment? Sorry, not factors, features. Features of business environment. Features, I'm really sorry. Features of business environment. What are the features of business environment? First is, it is external forces. Now again, I told you, some people are saying that environment include both internal external forces. Some people are saying that no, environment include only your external forces, right? So basically environment includes your here one of the feature is, all the external forces consist of your environment. All the external forces, like your customers, your suppliers, your government, your competitors, all these external forces affect constitutes your business environment. Next is, they may be specific or general. They may be specific or general. They may be specific or general. What is specific? Specific means which affect only your business, which affects you directly. General means which affects overall everybody, which affects all the business, which affects you indirectly. Specific force, let's say my customers are not satisfied with me. So what is this? This will affect only me, or this will affect other business also? It will affect only my business now. So this is a specific force. Let's say my supplier who supply me raw material, he stopped supplying me goods. Will it affect only my business or other business also? Ma'am, it will affect directly. It will affect only my business. It will affect me directly. So this is specific force. General force, which affect every business, not specifically my business. Example, COVID-19. COVID-19 affected only your business kya? No, COVID-19 affected the whole world's business, right? So that is general force. Mostly all the people come under specific force, and the general, social, political, technological, all this comes under general force. Non-human people come under general force. So a business environment consists of two forces. All the business environment can be divided into two forces. Some forces are specific forces, some forces are general forces. You might get this in MCQ. Which of this is not a which of this is not a general force? Government, society, competitors, none of the above. What is your answer? What is your answer?
What is the question, ma'am?
What is the question? I just said, Uday, are you sleeping? You're not sleeping, na? Okay. My question is, which of this is not a general force? Government, society, technology, and competitors. अच्छा ठीक है. Government, government, society, competitors, none of the above. Are you sure? Are you sure? Any other answer? Yes, so many people are watching. Everybody give answer. I got only one answer in the chat box. Yes, so easy question, so laddu question. If you can't, if you don't answer this, then take a small amount of water in a bowl and drown in that. Okay. What is the answer, ma'am? First, let me get your answers. Ask your friends to answer in the chat box. Yes, Meghana, Vega, Babujan, Arti, Disha, Chaitra, Nihal, Devika. None of the above. Disha is saying none of the above. Pooja is saying none of the above. Uday is saying none of the above. Parvati is saying competitors. Yes. Uday, don't dance. What about others? Yes. I think Parvati is right. What about others? Others also give answer. Or others have just started the class and left their phone on and have went to watch movie or went on a date. No, ma'am, listening, na? Yes. Listening, then give answer. Vega is saying competitors. Yes, others. Should I write the question? Have you heard the question? Question is which of this is not a general force? Government, government, society, competitors, and all of the above. Or none of the above. Acha, theek hai, none of the above. Lot of people have already answered, ma'am, none of the above. Now, if I remove that option only, you will go in Sadma. Okay, I'm not getting any other answer. ठीक है. I don't know why you guys are not giving answer. The answer is competitors. Why the answer is competitors, ma'am? Competitors is your general force. Government comes under political, so government will come under general force. Society comes under social, so it will come under general force. And your correct answer is competitor, because competitor is not a general force. Competitor is a specific force, right? So which of this is a specific force? Specific force include human people like investors, customers, competitors, and suppliers. Specific force include people, humans like investors, the people who have invested money in your business, customers who purchase goods from you, your competitors, your suppliers from whom you purchase raw material. All these human peoples, humans comes under specific forces. Who all come under non-human forces or general forces? In general forces, non-human, like government is not one human. Government is a body now. Society is not one person. Society is like a body. Social forces, like whenever you get al at the last, social, legal, technological, political, all this comes under your non-human forces or general forces, right? All this comes under your non-human or general forces. So in the specific forces, all the human people will come: investors, customers, competitors, suppliers. In general forces, all the non-human people will come, like social, legal, technological, political. Are we clear with this? Yes. Next is interrelation. Are all the environment interrelated to each other? Yes, everything is interrelated to each other. Sometimes according to the change in trend, change in economy, government makes law. So the economical factors also affect political factors. Yes. Economical environment also affect political environment. Yes, it does. So all the external factors, all the environmental factors are interrelated to each other. Example, like nowadays people, youth are adopting western culture. Demand of fast food is increasing. They are adopting western culture. So because of this, because of one thing, another thing is happening, like they're interrelated, like because people are adopting western culture, so because of this, what is happening, demand of fast food is increasing, demand of, and that's why people are making, more and more people are entering into restaurant and food business. Why? Because demand of fast food is increasing, so one thing is affecting, one thing leads to another, so that is why they are interrelated. Uncertain, difficult to predict, you cannot predict, ma'am, IT, you don't know when what invention will come. Like in 90s, would you ever imagine that all these computers, phone will come, you would be able to talk from one place to another, video call, you would be able to do like this. In 90s, you would not even imagine this, ma'am, that time there was not even telephone, mobile phones, it was not invented. Even electricity, during my grandmother's childhood, there was no electricity. After that, electricity got invented. Now they used to live in candlelight, so they never thought that this change would come. We never thought that, wow, we are shifting from keypad phone to touch screen. When we were in keypad phone, we never thought that, yeah, this touch screen will come, we could do so many things with our phone. IT, information technologies, it is keep on updating, new softwares, new things are coming. Right, all this thing. Fashion industry, fashion though is very uncertain, you never know what fashion will come, you never know what fashion will come. Right, example, Urfi madam, you never know what fashion will come. So fashion industry, it's very uncertain, it's very difficult to predict. Dynamic means keep on changing, it's never same, keeps on changing, it keeps on changing. Law, it keeps on changing. Political party, it keeps on changing. Environment is very dynamic. Complex, just it is very difficult to understand. See, whenever any law is changed, it is difficult for you to predict how this change will affect your business, so if any there is change in business environment, it's difficult to understand how this change is going to create an impact in your business. Example, government increase the tax rate to 5%, it will take you some analysis, you have to go to CAs and CS and professional people, and you will find it difficult to understand that how this increase in tax rate of by 5% is exactly gonna affect your business, how it will affect your profitability, and how much, by what percent it will affect your profitability. Right, so it is very difficult to understand the impact of business environment. Lastly, they are relative in the sense, it's not always possible that one business environment, one change will affect everyone in a similar manner. Example, covid. When covid come, it was a good thing for some business, it was a bad thing for some business. Like for Yashas Academy, we had our face to face classes. Our face to face classes was stopped, was paused for a while, because there was restriction in during covid, so it is bad for our business. Yes, all the theaters, textile business, all the fashion shops and all the shops were closed, so it was bad for them. But good for whom? Good for medical business, they started doing great. Their demand for sanitizer, people who never purchased sanitizer and mask in their life, they started purchasing sanitizer and mask. With this, the business of sanitizer and mask grew. Sanitizer, mask, covid medicines, dolo became a good business, like headache, fever medicine. So here one point is, one business environment, covid, one business environment affect every business in a different way. Like it is good for medical business, it is bad for education business, face to face education. So the thing is, it is relative means it is not same for everyone, it does not affect every business in a similar manner. It is relative means it differ from company to company, it differ from industry to industry, it differ from industry to industry. Madam, example, when there was a report that there is pesticides in cold drink, there was one report published in by CES that in cold drinks there is pesticide, you should not drink cold drink. Because of that, now the cold drink business got very badly affected by this, and it resulted in the decrease in sale of cold drink business. So it is, this change is bad for cold drinks, this change is bad for cold drink business, like Pepsi, Coca Cola, all the cold drink business, they were badly affected by this. They were badly affected by this news that there is pesticides in cold drink. And it is good for all the juice brands. So what this all the juice brands uh, real fruit juice. It increased their sale, and they took advantage of this. Yeah, this is healthy, drink juice, don't drink cold drink, they have pesticide. So it increased the sale of juice. So a business environment affect different business differently, same thing affect different business differently. That is the concept of relativity. All these are the factors of business environment, features of business environment. These are all the external forces. This can be specific or general. Specific means human factors, general means non-human factors. Interrelation, they are interrelated to each other. Uncertainty, cannot predict. Dynamic, keep on changing. Complex, difficult to understand the impact. Relativity, differ from company to company. Yes, are we clear with this? Yes, are we clear with the factors of business environment? Another laddu topic we revised in 2 minutes. Factors of business environment. Done, madam. Shall I move forward? Yes. Okay. Types of environment. Another easy topic. Political environment, economic environment, social environment, technological environment, legal environment. All political, economical, social, technological, legal. What is this? Very easy. Political environment, government affects your business. Yes, government affects your business. Example: Modi, Adani, Ambani. You know, Modi government promotes Adani, Ambani. It's like bye 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 bye. Modi government promotes Adani, Ambani so much. They are the big tycoons of India. Adani, Ambani, Adani. Adani has also reached to top. So here Modi government promotes Adani, Ambani. So don't you think if the Indian government, if the next Indian government will be Congress government or any other government, it will affect Adani, Ambani's business? It will. Yes, it will business. It will affect their business. When government change tax laws, increase tax, decrease tax. Will it affect your business? Very badly, very badly. Government make regulations, government make laws, rules, regulation. If government makes any new regulation, impose any new regulation, restrict any business transaction, government put any restriction on any business, will it affect your business? Yes, it will affect your business. So all these things comes under your political environment. All the government laws made by government, regulations, restriction made by government party, political party, which political party is in force. All these things consist of your political environment. Next is your economic environment. Economic environment, your GDP, inflation, recession, all these things affects your environment. Yes, example, if there is recession in your economy, which means people don't have money to spend, people will spend less. If people will spend less, the business will go down, the country will go down, your sales will go down. It will affect your business. Yes, it will affect your business. But if country is in prosperity, country is doing good, the financial health of country is good, consumers will purchase more and more, they will spend more and more money, so your business will grow. So your economic condition of the country, your economic environment affects your business a lot. Economic environment affects your business. How? Example: inflation, poverty, recession, prosperity, all these things affects your business. Next is social factor. Social factor.
Ma'am, doubt.
Yes.
Does the recession indicate deflation, ma'am? Because people don't have money to spend.
नहीं. No, deflation is a different thing. When you can buy anything at a cheaper rate, that is basically, it's just opposite of deflation. And you know, deflation is a hypothetical concept. Deflation. Have you ever heard there is a deflation in this country? There is
No,
always.
it might be. It is just that we have not yet faced it, but
Yeah.
it might
हाँ तो we have, that's what ना, for India तो deflation is like dream. For India तो deflation is like dream. You
Now Sri Lanka is facing deflation, right?
really.
Yeah.
Okay, so but let's talk about India. Sri Lanka is facing deflation. Although one thing can lead to another. Like one thing can lead to another in economic environment. See, if there is poverty, if there is unemployment, if there is inflation, all this thing lead to recession, all this thing will lead to recession. So the thing is, one thing is linked to another. It does not mean that recession and deflation are, sorry, recession and deflation are same, right? They are not same, they are different. Okay, so when economy is in recession, it is economy is in recession, country does not have money, people don't have money to spend. In that case, your business will be affected badly, your sales will reduce. Next is social factors. Social factors includes your culture. Let's say in India, people don't eat beef. What is beef? What is beef in US? Go. Cow. In US there is the culture of eating beef. In other country there is a culture of eating beef. Why? Because they don't find it bad, they don't find it wrong. But in India, we treat cow like a mother, and we treat cow as a goddess. So we don't we prefer it is a sin. We have a culture that no, 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 eating cow is not good, it is a sin, it is not good, we should not do this. So this is because of this culture. Is anybody selling beef in India? No, not, no, not it is not sold in India. Nobody is doing beef business in India. Why? Because it is not in India's culture, it is not in culture. So you sell those products according to the culture, according to culture. Like you see now, a lot of cultural shops, like different countries, different cities have different cultures. Like culture of north Himalayan regions are different. People from Himalayan region wear different kind of clothes. People from Jammu Kashmir, northern regions, Himachal Pradesh and all this, northern people wear different kind of clothes. So their overall culture is different. So that kind of clothes which they wear, that is sold there only. The people from there do business, people from there do business of that kind of clothes which northern people wears. But if you will do that business in south, that won't work. Why? Because of culture. So your culture changes your business, affects your business. Yes it does, yes it does. Some people, in cultural factors, in social factors, what all comes? Your cultural influences come, your culture, your fashion also comes. Yes, in social factors. Society, some people find it cool to wear short clothes for girls, so their short clothes are sold. But some, in some villages, in some very backward villages which are not very much developed, people are very narrow minded there. In some very backward villages, people are very much narrow minded, so they don't find wearing short clothes as a good idea. So they are in those small villages, those nobody does business of that short clothes, right? So your fashion also affects your business. Yes. So change in fashion, change in clothing style. As I already gave you example of wide leg jeans and narrow leg jeans. So change in clothing style, like nowadays people are wearing ripped jeans. Why? Ripped jeans is in fashion. Putty jeans, ripped jeans, it is in fashion, so people are wearing it now. Let's say it will go out of fashion. Then if nobody will purchase that ripped jeans, if it will go out of fashion, then even sellers will not produce it, they will also change their business. So your business is also affected by social factors. It includes your culture, your fashion changes, your changing in clothing style, etc., your societal changes. Technological upgradation, innovation, technology. As soon as the new technology comes, the old technologies go outdated. Nobody purchase old technology nowadays. Nobody purchase keypad phones. Why? Because touch screen phone is in use, right? So nobody use keypad phones. So if new innovation will come, new innovation, new technology will come, people will not use old technology or old products. Example, typewriter business. Earlier people used to use typewriter, but nowadays nobody use typewriter because a lot of replacements are there. It's very much old fashioned. Nowadays people can use computers, laptops, printers. By using printers they can print. Lot of devices are there. So the typewriter fashion has gone, right? So if you won't upgrade yourself according to technology, according to upgradation of technology, you will go out of the market. You will hold no position in the market. Example, Nokia. Example, typewriter. So technological factors affect your business. Yes. Yes, technological. If new technology comes and all your competitors, everybody has adopted new technology, you also adopt new technology, otherwise you will be thrown out of the market, right? Technological factors. Lastly, legal factors. Legal factors example, change in law. Legal factors, change in law. If law is changed, you have to change your business accordingly. If Uday is doing liquor business and liquor is banned in Karnataka, then Uday has to stop and his close his liquor business. So legal factors affect. Yes, one example is given. Example, lawsuits. Lawsuits means legal cases. Legal cases. One example is given here, that if other companies in the same industry are being sued over something like a data breach of confidential information, your competitor got sued, there was a case against your competitor for the breach of confidential information. Some confidential information, some secret information was leaked, and there was a case against your competitor. Don't you think you will also you will also stay alert? You will also get alert. Oh, you know that this person got this person was sued because of the data breach, because of the confidential data breach. So you yourself will become very much serious, and you will change your business, and you will use more secured system to keep your information secured. Like, this happens now. If your neighbor, if there is a if some thief have stolen some product from your neighbor's house, from next day you start double locking your house. Why? Because you also get scared. So this legal changes. If there is lawsuit, if there is cases, a case against something, some situation, then you get active and you get serious, you get cautious about that. So legal factors, cases affects your business. Yes. If anybody files a case against your business, it will affect your business. Yes, it will affect your business. It will affect your business. So all this legal factors means legal reasons, laws, rules, regulation, all these things affect your business. If any case is filed, lawsuit is filed against your business, it will affect your business. So all these factors are your type of environment. Basically, now, if question is asked from this five kind of environment, you will be able to answer: political, economical, social, technological, and legal factors. These are the five factors. Yes. Any doubt? Yes. Any doubt till here? Are we done with this? Easy? Ma'am, very, very, very easy. Very much. How much easy? Very much, very much, very much easy. Have you seen that video? How much pagal? Very much, very much, very much pagal. Okay? Yes. Pooja is saying yes. Okay. Yes. I like Pooja is very active in chat box. Very good, Pooja. Yes. Okay. This topic is an amendment. This topic was not there in the 2 years back in the old syllabus. Your book module got changed in the last attempt only. Now, in last attempt only, your ICSI and CSET module got changed. So few amendments were there. This particular topic. This particular topic, ease of doing business. This was not there in the old book. This is there only in the new book. So this is basically your amendment. Only two topics are left. One topic is your ease of doing business. What do you mean by ease of doing business? Ease of doing business. Ease of doing business. Yes. Uday, what do you mean by ease of doing business? Vega, what do you mean by ease of doing business?
Mom, it's like easy way to start a business without not many constraints.
Okay. Who takes step for ease of doing business? Anyone?
The government can, like the STZ and all set up by government is for ease of doing business.
Very nice. Very good answer. Correct answer. Pooja is saying absence of difficulty of a business. Yes. So what is ease of doing business? See, if I would take you 20 years back, 10 to 20 years back, you would see in India it is very difficult to do business. Like we have seen the incorporation process, right? We have studied the incorporation process in our company law, in our legal aptitude. There we have studied that now making a company has been simplified with the help of Spice, with the help of Spice Plus, single form for incorporation of company. Earlier, making company was a very difficult process. It used to take months. It used to take months if you want to start a company. if you want to start a company. Earlier it was very difficult to take loans. Earlier it was very difficult to get patent registration, trademark registration, to get loan, to get financing, to register your startup, to get tax benefits. So there was lot of problem with India. There was lot of problem with India. So people were very reluctant to do business. People were very reluctant to start their own business, to do entrepreneurship. And if government will not promote business, if everybody will go into job, if everybody will go and do job, you need someone to provide job as well. There are entrepreneurs, there is TCS company, then only you can go and get a job in TCS now. So there must be someone who is doing entrepreneurship, who is starting their own business, because then only that will create job opportunity. If everyone will go and do job, who will provide jobs? Who will provide jobs? So there is a the country will grow only if business will grow, only if entrepreneurship will grow. And how you can grow entrepreneurship? If you will promote ease of doing business. Ease of doing business means, please support people to do business, make it easy for them. How you can make it easy for them? Please provide easy loans to them, give tax benefit to them, give tax benefit, give easy patent registration, give them subsidies, give them benefits, give them easy procedure, less compliance. If you will give these benefits to people, then only it would become easy for them to start their own business, to do their business. That is known as ease of doing business. And this is the initiative started by Indian Modi government. He started ease of doing business initiative. In this ease of doing business initiative, our Indian government is taking a lot of steps, providing a lot of benefits, and promoting, encouraging people, start business in India. And if you remember Anupam Mittal, in Shark Tank, he said this line, he said this, that this is the this decade is the decade of Indian entrepreneurship. Why? Because if you will see the data, the number of entrepreneurs are increasing in India at a very higher rate. Very higher rate, people are setting up in businesses in India nowadays. But if you will go 10 years back now, this was not the scenario. It was very difficult. People were very reluctant to start new business in India. The growth rate was very slow 10 to 20 years back. Then government started ease of doing business initiative. It started giving tax benefit, easy loans. We are giving you loans, we will give you easy loans, you start your business, so now we can say that, yeah, people are doing entrepreneurship in India, and people are starting business in India, ease of doing business. And you know what, just like in India, the World Bank, every year it releases a report. Every year it releases a spot bol rahi ho, report of doing business, on doing business, which country is the at which rank, which country is doing good, which country is doing bad. So World Bank is releasing a report which is known as DBR. DBR, very important from MCQ point of view. DBR, doing business report. Every year World Bank release DBR, doing business report. And you know what, madam? What, madam? You know what? There are total how many countries in India? Yes. Can you tell me there are total how many countries in India?
Ma'am, countries or state?
अच्छा अरे यार नहीं. Can you tell me there are how many countries in the world? I'm really sorry. Yeah, there's a slip of tongue. There are how many countries in the world? Do you like my room? White room? Yeah. Tell me. Tell me how many countries are there in world? Don't Google. Now you would Google and say me how many countries are there in world. 152. A152, what is your name? Acha, Nihal. Okay, Nihal is saying 149 countries. Pooja is saying 190. Any other answer? Any other answer? Vega is saying 190. Any other answer? One Nihal is saying 190 is right. Okay, any other answer? If I'm saying any other answer, then it might not be a right answer. You might be wrong. Okay. Okay. Yes. Any other answer? Pooja is saying 198. Ha, Pooja googled. Pooja googled. Google, ma'am. Yes. Okay. Okay. So there are 201 countries in the world. Basically, there are total 201 countries in the world. But, ma'am, World Bank consider World Bank considers only 190 countries, 190 countries, because there are some countries which are not country in reality, but they count themselves as a country, like Taliban and all. Like there are some few places like Taliban and all, they consider themselves as a country, but they are not really a country. So basically, if we see, where say overall there are 201, but World Bank recognize only 190 countries. World Bank recognize only 190 countries. Now, can you imagine what is India's position among this 190 countries in doing business? What is India's position? Yes. What is India's position in doing business among this 190 countries? Yes. Some Pooja is saying 100. Second. Oh my God, Nihal. Second. You are saying second. Where is US, UK, China, US, UK, Russia? What about all this? Second, you were saying, means there is only one country ahead of India. Yes. No, no. In doing business, in doing overall business, in doing business. Yes. I want answer from everyone. Like, please participate. This is an interesting topic. Please participate. Palij, participate. Aarti is saying 11th. Vega is saying 10, 15th. You think India is doing so much good in business? No. अच्छा, you googled क्या? You googled. Okay. So here, if you will come here, in every year, World Bank releases DBR, doing business report. Like DBR of 2020 will be released on 2019. DBR of 2019 will be released on 2018, like 1 year before we release, right? 1 year before we release DBR. And you know what? We are talking about here DBR 2019 and DBR 2020. During COVID, World Bank did not release DBR. So during COVID, like uh, yeah, last DBR 2020 was released in 2019, and after that 2021 was not released in 2020, because that time we was having COVID. I'm not sure about 2022. Have we released 2022 DBR? Let's search doing business report 2022. Is there any DBR 2022? No, there is no DBR 2022. अरे भाई, अरे, अरे, yeah, let's search. You want to see DBR? You want to see DBR? 2020. DBR 2020. Yes, this is your DBR 2020. This is your DBR 2020. Doing business 2020. Comparing business regulations in 190 economies. See, 190 economies means 190 countries, which means World Bank compares the business of 190 countries. World Bank recognizes only 190 countries among 201 in total. World Bank recognizes only 190 countries. Now, if you will see this DBR here, yeah, if you will see this table, array, yeah, if you will see this table in this particular DBR, here you will see total list of 190 countries. This is list of ease of doing business and how where India stand in this list of ease of doing business of total 190 countries. First, I'll show you the last countries, which are the last countries you might not even you might not have heard the name. Somalia, Eritrea, Venezuela, Yemen, Libra, South Sudan. I have not even heard the name. Which are countries in the top? The first country is New Zealand. This is the report of 2020, DBR 2020. And what is the score? With the score of 86.8. See, you give ranking according to the score. You give them score, DBR score, which is known as DB score. You give them score according to the performance. You give them score according to their performance in ease of doing business. And according to that score, you give them ranking. Right? So here, the top first country is New Zealand, then Singapore, then Hong Kong, China, then Denmark, then Korea, US, Georgia, UK, Norway, Sweden, etc., etc. Where is India? Come down. Can you see 63, 63, 63? India is in 63rd position. 63rd position with the marks of with a score of 71. India has a score 71. Ma'am, this is very 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 important from MCQ point of view. This is very important from MCQ point of view. This might be asked in your examination. You have to gathodio do this particular point, that India scores 71 points and it ranks 63 in DBR report 2020. DBR 2020, DBR 2020 by given by World Bank. Who give this DBR report? This DBR report is given by World Bank. World Bank DBR report 2020. India ranks 63 and what is the score? The score is 71. Madam, I want to show you one thing. In 2019, in DBR 2019, India was in 77th position. In DBR 2019, India was in 77th position with the score of with the score of with the score of 67.23. 67.23. So last year, not last year because currently we are in 2022, in 2019 India was having score of 67.23 and it was at a rank of 77th. India was having 77th rank and it jumped from 77th to 63 position. Is this good or bad? India has improved or demoted, degraded? India is improved or deproved, not deproved, demoted? Yes, promoted or demoted? Improved. Yes, very nice. Improved. India is improved. Why? Our score is improved from 67 to 71 and that is why our position, earlier we were in 77th position but now we are in 63rd position. So how much we improved? How much position we improved? We improved 14th position. We improved to 14th position. So this is what I wanted to tell you about DBR. Now coming to the book, World Bank releases DBR, Doing Business Report 2020, which was released on 2019. DBR is released 1 year before. Like in 2019 we will release DBR for next year, that is 2020. So DBR 2020, India jumped 14 position from 63rd rank to 77th. Sorry, from 77th rank to 63rd rank among total of 190 countries. Ma'am, total how many countries are there? Total 190 countries are there according to World Bank. And among those 190 countries, in DBR 2019, like you can make a small chart here in your copy. You can make a small chart here, like you can make like this, small chart, very small, DBR 2019 and DBR 2020. Here you can write rank, and here you can write score. What was rank earlier? Rank was 77, then rank became 63. Earlier our score was 60 point something, 67.23, and now our score is 71. Now our score is 71. So make this small table, wherever you can make this in your book itself. Make this in your book itself wherever you find space. Make this in your book wherever you find space, that earlier in DBR 2019 we was in 77th position, and how much we improved. Acha, make one more column. How much we improved, madam? We improved 14 position. 14 position. Why? Because from 77th position we came to 63rd position. So we improved 14 positions. So this you have to remember from MCQ point of view. This is very important from MCQ point of view, right? Okay, so you improved to 14th position from 77th position in 2019 to 63rd position in 2020 among total of 190 countries, and India is among top 10 improvers. Improvers means who improved a lot, of position. So among the top 10 improvers means who jumped a lot, like 14 positions we improved, right? So India is among top 10 improvers. This is also important from MCQ point of view. That India is among top 10 improvers. India is among top 10 improvers. Ma'am, total how many countries are there? Total 190 economies. Now that score we give now, that score is known as distance to frontier, DTF score. That score is known as DTF score, distance to frontier score. What is that? That is the gap of an economy to the global best practice. How much you are lagging, how much your economy, your country is lagging from the global best practice. So that shows the gap of your economy to the global best practice. Gap of your economy to the global best practice, that is DTF score. And earlier DTF score was 67.23 in the previous year, which improved to 71 score in DBR 2020. And I showed you the practical DBR report. I showed you the bare DBR report given by the World Bank. So all this point which I have highlighted, they are important from your exam point of view. All the keywords which I have highlighted here, they are important from your MCQ point of view. Now madam, moving forward, how do we give DBR score? See, how do we give scoring? That yeah, your scoring is your rank is 77, your rank is 63rd. How do we give scoring and ranking? On the basis of various factors, like if we want to see whether this country is doing good in business or not, whether this country is doing good in entrepreneurship or not. So we will see lot of things, like whether this country is able to solve insolvency or not. What is insolvency? When companies are closing because of the debt, when companies are not able to pay the debts, that are known as insolvency. And when a company goes insolvent, it is closed. But our government has introduced IBC means insolvency and bankruptcy code. It is a law which you will study in executive. And there now what government does, government don't close an insolvent company, government try to resolve it. Means government try to revive that company. Like if a patient comes to a doctor, a dying patient comes to a doctor, what doctor does? Instead of killing him, he tries to make him alive, he tries to revive him, give him life, right? Similarly, what government does, try to bring that dying company back to life, right? That is known as resolving insolvency. So we see this also, whether your country it is easy to resolve insolvency, or not, whether you give construction permit easily or not, or there is a lot of locha in that trading, whether there is a lot of import export allowed or not, is that trading across border or not, whether registering property is easy or not, whether what is your tax rule, is there a lot of a tax complication, or paying taxes is easy, is there easy to generate electricity in India. So electricity, like morning I had class from 9:30 to 12:30, and today only I'm telling you, my this one CA foundation class, and that class morning my system didn't run. Why? Since morning there was no electricity in my house, no electricity in my area, no electricity. I could not take my class because of the electricity. Whether it is easy to get electricity, because when you will run factories and all, you have big machines, large machines, they need lot of electricity, they need lot of power in order to run that factories and all. So is getting electricity easy, starting a business easy. So all these factors we see, and on the basis of these factors we give scoring to countries, that after considering all these factors we will decide whether doing business is easy in India or not. We will see whether it is easy to resolve insolvency in your country, whether your country gives easy construction permit, whether there is import export done, whether it's easy to register property in your country, how is paying taxes are more or less, is it easy to get electricity, is it easy to start a new business in your country. We consider all these factors to give a ranking to a country. On the basis of this factor, World Bank give ranking to countries. Not only these factors, there are a lot of other factors, but these are some of the major factors. These are some of the major factors which are considered by World Bank in order to give ranking to countries, for giving doing of business ranking, for giving doing of business ranking. Yes, on the basis of this ranking is given. Ma'am, what is ranking? What is ranking? Earlier it was 77, now 60, 63, now 63, earlier 77, 63. Please by heart this, ma'am, you have to by heart this. 77, 63, from 77 to 63, 77 to 63. What is this? This is rank. What is score? Present score. The present score is 71. Earlier score was 67. Kya? 67 point, yeah, 67.23, 67.23. Now it is 71, now it is 71. Please remember this. And India is among the top 10 improvers. Mm, India is among the top 10 improvers. Yes, now moving forward. A few basic points World Bank has told, that India is among the top 10 improvers for the 3 consecutive years. Like for 3 consecutive means continuous 3 years. For continuous 3 years, India has been among one of the top 10 improvers. Recovery rate under resolving insolvency is good in India. Like what World Bank noticed about India, World Bank gave some few points about India, that in India now recovery rate means, let's say we get 100 insolvent companies, and we are able to revive, from 100 companies we are able to revive 70 companies. Only 30% companies are closing. So that is, recovery rate is growing in India from 26% to 71%, which means we are able to revive most of the dying companies in India. So recovery rate under resolving insolvency is good in India. Time taken to resolving insolvency is good in India. Earlier the time taken was 260 days, now it is 180 days. So the time taken for resolving insolvency is being reduced, and India is in the first position among the South Asian countries. Among all the South Asian countries, in India is in the first position. So these are the few takeaways about India. Few takeaways about India. With this we are done with this topic. Last topic. So ma'am, in this particular topic, ease of doing business index, now there are things to by heart. There are things to by heart. You cannot do anything. 63, 77. What you have to do? You have to by heart this. So there are things in this topic which you have to by heart from your examination point of view, from your MCQ point of view. Last topic of this chapter, ease of doing business index by department of PPIT. So here, see, there are few government departments, government ministry, which have taken few steps for ease of doing business in India. Like they have taken some few steps to promote ease of doing business in India. So I will show you DPIIT website. अरे डो ही नहीं, DPIIT. Yes. है. अरे okay, wait. DPIIT. Yes, that website. Yeah, this is your government website. See, Modi ji is standing beside me. How cute, Modi ji. Cute, cute Modi ji. Okay. So, this is Modi ji is gone now. So, this is your website of DPIIT. What is the full form of DPIIT? DPIIT stands for Department for Promotion of Industry and International Trade. Just like there are a lot of ministries in India, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, MCA. Similarly, there is a Ministry of Commerce and Industry. There is a ministry under Government of India. In the executive body, there is a Ministry of Commerce and Industry. And inside this Ministry of Commerce and Industry, there is a department named DPIIT, Department for Promotion of Industry and International Trade. If you want to start an if you want to make a startup company, if you want to do some innovation, if you want to do a startup, with whom you have to register. You have to register with DPIIT. DPIIT is the responsible for promoting intellectual property. DPIIT is responsible for promoting ease of doing business in India, right? DPIIT has brought various schemes like production scheme, the Parak Unified Labor Network. Lot of schemes are there in India. DPIIT. This is website of DPIIT mainly. The DPIIT is responsible for promoting startups, regulating startup companies, and promoting ease of doing business in India, commerce and industry. Regulating all the commerce and industry. This is the purpose of DPIIT. Promoting industry, promoting business. This is the main purpose of DPIIT. So if you have seen the website of DPIIT, I want to tell you, this DPIIT along with central ministers and state and union territories ministers and department, it has brought various reforms to improve business. Obviously, I told you that DPIIT has brought various reforms to improve business, and it has made one business reform action plan. This is important from MCQ point of view, that in order to promote business in India, in order to promote ease of doing business, what is the topic, madam? Topic is ease of doing business only. In order to promote ease of doing business, DPIIT, I showed you DPIIT, it's a department under Ministry of Commerce and Industry. DPIIT has made a reform which is known as Business Reform Action Plan. DPIIT has made a reform which is known as Business Reform Action Plan. What is this Business Reform Action Plan? Which ranks all the states and UTs in the countries based on implementation of designated reform parameters. The focus of the reform has been on streamlining existing regulation process and eliminating unnecessary requirement and procedure. See, I told you in India now there are a lot of unnecessary procedures, unnecessary requirement, unnecessary, which are like waste of time, waste of money. So some laws, some rules, some regulations, some process are very complicated. So what is the main purpose of this reform? The main objective of this reform is to redefine this process and reduce unnecessary process, eliminate unnecessary process, and uh, change the existing process and make it a very effective process. So this was the main objective of this business reform action plan. So this particular action plan cover lot of reform areas. Like in this action plan, our main motive was to review all this reforms, to review all these laws and make it more user friendly, like investor friendly, people friendly. So example, investment enablers, how people can get investment. Online single window system. Online window system means single website for everything. Earlier now there was lot of different government website. For this thing you have to go in this website, for that thing you have to go in another website. Nowadays government is focusing on single website, single window system, where you can get all the services. Land administration, how the land administration can be done in India. Transfer of land and property, is it easy to sell land and property in India? What tax implication will be there? Construction permit, whether you get easy construction permit or not. Labor regulation, what are the labor laws? All the labor laws, bonus act, gratuity act, all the labor laws. Environmental regulation, what environmental regulations, environmental laws are applicable to you? Air pollution act, water pollution act. Inspection enablers, how when government will do inspection of your sites, of your factories, factories, paying taxes. What are the laws to pay taxes? Obtaining utility permits. Utility means all the service which you utilize, like electricity, water, telephone, all these are known as utility, whether you get utility permits or not. So all these laws are very difficult. There are a lot of unnecessary requirements in this laws. So what DPIIT did, DPIIT made a business reform action plan. Under this action plan, our main motive was to review all these laws and eliminate unnecessary requirements and keep only necessary requirements. So to change this existing rules, existing process, and eliminate any unnecessary requirement, unnecessary process in any of these laws. So this was the business reform action plan. Business reform action plan, this is important from MCQ point of view. What, madam? Just remember that DPIIT made a business reform action plan. In that action plan, our motive was to eliminate unnecessary requirements of this law, like investment enablers, online single window system, land administration, transfer of land and property, labor requirements, environmental inspection, paying taxes, etc., etc. With this, we are done with DPIIT. Next is your Ministry of Labor and Employment. Ministry of Labor and Employment have also made lot of changes in labor laws for promoting business, for promoting ease of doing business. Example, you know what, as of now, if you will see now, how many labor laws are there? There are 29 central labor laws. Only central. State to forget. State to, there are more state labor laws. Only if I talk about central labor laws, there are 29 central labor laws. Central, given by Parliament of India. There are 29 central labor laws. And you know what? You have to study most of them. You have to study 15 to 20 labor laws in your executive. I teach that in setting up of business entities, setting up in SBC. I teach that. So, ma'am, what is this? A student go crazy. I have to keep them stay patient, stay patient. One more act, one more law, one more law. Stay patient. I have to do this literally so many labor laws. Their mind go this and this, ma'am, how to remember this? They go all scared in that labor laws. And practically also, while following this 29 labor laws, it's very typical. So there are 29 central labor laws, which is very complicated. So you know what, recently Ministry of Labor and Employment, like there is a ministry for specifically this purpose, employment purpose, labor, for promoting employees. There is a ministry named Ministry of Labor and Employment. Ministry of Labor and Employment have taken an initiative for the promotion of ease of doing business. And what initiative it has taken? Replacing this 29 labor laws with only four central labor laws, with only four labor laws. Like we will delete all these 29 labor laws, and we will make central only four labor laws. So this is a very good initiative taken by Ministry of Labor and Employment. So Ministry of Labor and Employment have taken an initiative to simplify the labor laws in India. For why? For ease of doing business. And it has notified four labor codes. Like four labor codes will be there. One, code on wages 2019, industrial regulation code 2020, code on social security 2020, and occupational safety health working condition code 2020. Why code, madam? Because when you merge lot of laws, when you merge lot of acts and make it a single law, that is known as code. That is known as code. That is known as code. So that is why what Ministry of Labor and Employment did, in order to promote business, what it did, it deleted all these 29 central labor laws and merged all these labor laws and made four unified codes. Four central unified codes. What are code? Law only. Law only. The group of act is known as code. So it's nothing like a act only, it's a law only. So code on wages, code industrial relation code, code on social security, and occupational safety. Ma'am, do we have to remember the name of these codes? Yes, you have to. So what government did, Ministry of Labor and Employment, it deleted this 29 central labor laws and introduced notified this particular. They're not yet enforced, but yes, government has notified this four codes. Okay, so this is an initiative taken by Ministry of Labor and Employment. Also earlier now, like there was different act, like bonus act, gratuity act, industrial dispute act, factories act, this act, falana act, dikana act, lot of acts were there. And now if a company had to take a company was required to take registration under all the act. Like you have to take registration under provident fund act separately, you have to take registration under bonus act separately, you have to take registration under factories act separately. So it was unnecessary waste of time, money, effort. So what government did, government introduced one single registration under labor law. Under labor law, now you don't have to go to different departments and take different registration. One single registration would work, one single registration. And earlier we had to take different license, like different license for bonus act, different license for industrial act, different license for environment, different license for factories act, for industrial act. So earlier we had to take different license, but now Ministry of Labor and Employment have taken an initiative, and for ease of doing business, it has introduced one single license and one single return for all the labor law purpose. So this is an initiative that you have to take only one single registration and take one license only and file one return only, instead of multiple license and multiple registration. Are we clear with this? This is an initiative taken by Acha, one more initiative is taken by Ministry of Labor and Employment. It has introduced one IT initiative. IT initiative means related to information technology, that it has introduced one portal, one single portal for all the laborers and companies, Shram Suvidha portal. Shram Suvidha portal. Shram Suvidha. This is Shram Suvidha portal, shramsuvidha.gov.in. This is your Shram Suvidha portal. Yes, how many lin is generated? 3 lakhs, not 3 lakhs, 38 lakhs, 32,123. And how many reports are submitted under this? 7 lakhs, 19,000. This is your Shram Suvidha portal for one stop solution. One stop solution. Nowadays government websites are very nice. Income tax portal, Ministry of Corporate Affairs portal. If you will see government website, now everything is digitalized. Means earlier you had to go to government office, you have to visit them physically, submit reports, submit document. Nowadays everything is done online. Even you have to take license, you with this one click, by entering your user ID, password, by logging into this website, you can submit your license, you can submit your returns, you can do all this thing. So nowadays even government have taken a lot of initiatives, and all the government websites are superb. It's not like they are not working properly. They are now, government are having a good website. And so this is a very good IT initiative taken by Ministry of Labor and Employment to introduce this portal. This portal, Shram Suvidha portal, SSP it is known as, to reduce complexity of labor law compliance. Whatever labor law compliance or requirement is there, you can just fulfill it with one click by visiting to the Shram Suvidha portal. So all this initiative were taken by Ministry of Labor and Employment. We are done with Ministry of Labor and Employment. We are done with DPIIT, that is Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Now Ministry of Justice. Sorry, Department of Justice. So there is a Department of Justice and Department of Legal Affairs. They have also taken lot of initiative in order to promote business. So you know what, in relating to business, there are a lot of disputes, there are a lot of cases, and if those cases will go to high court, district court, high court, supreme court, you already know that in high court, district court, lot of civil and criminal cases are pending. Lot of civil criminal cases are already pending in district courts, in high court, in supreme court. So if you will burden district court, high court, supreme court with the commercial cases means business related cases, commercial means business, so if there is a business related cases, if high court, supreme court is already burdened with civil and criminal cases, other criminal cases. So if you will burden the high court with the commercial cases, it will go long pending, your case hearing will come after 10 years. So what the Department of Justice and Department of Legal Affairs have taken an initiative, and you know what, they have made separate commercial courts, they have made special courts, and they have made separate commercial courts to hear cases relating to commercial disputes. Are you understanding? Like there is a separate court for company cases of companies, NCLT. There is a separate court for hearing cases of tax ITAT, right? There is separate code for hearing cases of competition, that is Competition Commission of India, CCI, right? Similarly, what Department of Justice has done, Department of Justice and Department of Legal Affairs have taken an initiative, and they have taken initiative to for the timely disposal of commercial cases, for commercial cases, and for that they have made separate courts, special courts, to deal with commercial cases, to deal with commercial disputes, right? So first one is they have made a separate act for this, they have made a separate act for this. So what all initiative they have taken? Seven initiative they have taken. Who? Department of Justice and Department of Legal Affairs, they have taken seven initiative. First one is your, they have made a proper act, Commercial Courts Act 2015, to specifically deal with only commercial cases, not anything else, to deal with only commercial cases. And you know what, there was a change in this. Earlier there was a rule that only cases of 1 crore or more, minimum 1 crore rupees case will entertain, court will entertain minimum 1 crore case, which means if you have a case, you are filing a case for 50 lakhs, 50 lakhs, you could not file in this commercial court. Why? Because this commercial court entertain case only of the having the value 1 crore or above, having value 1 crore or above. And because of this, it was not of much useful. Why? Because in India most of the cases are like in lakhs, in lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 50 lakhs, 90 lakhs. So that cases will not be entertained by commercial court, that cases will go to High Court or Supreme Court. So the burden of High Court and Supreme Court is not reduced, and those cases will not be solved faster. So what government did, Department of Justice, what it did, it reduced, it brought amendment in Commercial Courts Act and reduced this limit of 1 crore to 3 lakh, which means now all the cases of value 3 lakhs or more can be submitted to commercial court, can be entertained by commercial court. Now the value has been reduced from 1 crore to 3 crore, which means if you want to file a case of amount of 5 lakh, 5 lakh, can you file to commercial court? Yes, you can, you can. So the amount of 1 crore has been reduced to 3 lakh. Are we understanding this? Are we understanding this? Under this particular law, Commercial Court Acts, the value of commercial dispute, the pecuniary value of the commercial cases is reduced to 3 lakh from 1 crore. Earlier it was 1 crore, now it has been reduced to 3 lakh, which means if you want to file a case for 3 lakh rupees, if you want to file a commercial case for 3 lakh rupees, you can file it to commercial court, commercial court, instead of going to High Court and district court. Yes, so this initiative is taken. Next, they have designed special court for infrastructure project, like for infrastructure, roads, buildings, bridges, all infrastructure. For infrastructure project, for dispute relating to infrastructure, they have made separate courts, separate special courts. And obviously infrastructure like are big projects, they are in crores, they are in crores. Infrastructure projects are big projects, society projects, road projects, bridge, building projects. Infrastructure projects are of very big value, very high value. So that is why here, if you want to submit your infrastructure case to the special court, then the value of that case should be minimum 500 crore or above, minimum or more than 5 crore, 500 crore or more. The special court will not entertain any case of less than 500 crore. The special court will not entertain any case of less than 500 crore. So what a Department of Justice did, in order to promote ease of doing business, in order to promote ease of doing business, what this Department of Justice did, they made special code for infrastructure project to deal with infrastructure disputes of 500 crore or more, 500 crore or more. Next is alternate dispute resolution mechanism. What is ADR? Alternate dispute resolution means, dispute resolution means dispute solving. What is the main system of dispute solving in India? Court system. Whenever there is a dispute, you go to court. So that is dispute resolution system. Alternate means if you don't want to go to court, is there any alternate method? That is known as ADR, alternate dispute resolution mechanism, alternate dispute resolution mechanism. And since in India, if you have a dispute relating to commercial matter, and in India mostly there are a lot of dispute relating to commercial matter, so if you will go to court, it will take unnecessary time. Your case will be disposed of after 4 to 5 years, it will take unnecessary time, right? So there is a, you should adopt ADR, alternate dispute resolution mechanism, by way of PIMSF. What is alternate dispute resolution? Like, remember in business terminologies chapter, I taught you arbitration, I taught you arbitration. Arbitration means reaching to a settlement by going to a third party, instead of going to a court. So similarly, there is ADR, alternate dispute resolution. Here now you reach to a settlement, you do compromise and settlement, you reach to a middle point. So instead of going to a court, because everything cannot be solved by going to a court, sometimes you have to compromise, both party compromise thoda thoda, little little, and they come to a middle settlement. That is known as ADR. ADR is done through settlement, mediation and settlement. PIMS, it is known as pre-institution mediation and settlement. So instead of going to the court, what you do, you follow ADR, alternate dispute resolution, by settlement, by mutual settlement, mediation and settlement. Outside the ambit of court, you don't have to go to the court. So Department of Justice is promoting ADR mechanism, by which the cases or the disputes of commercial matters will be solved faster by reaching to a settlement, by reaching to a mutual settlement. Yes, next is you should use a various um you should hold case management hearing. What is case management hearing? Like a pre-trial conference, a conference, a meeting, a kind of before trial, before actual hearing. Why? To complete the trial in a time bound manner. If you will do a conference, if you will do a pre-trial conference, if you will do a meeting before actually holding a hearing, then it will you will be helped to you will be able to discuss the matter, and it will help you to solve your case in a time bound manner. This will help to solve all the commercial cases in a time bound manner. Next is, nowadays, all your case details, your case updation, you can see online. The all the high court, supreme court, district courts are having website. Similarly, even if you're talking about commercial cases, your commercial court should have a proper software. You should use a proper software. That software is known as CIS software, case information software. Through that software, you can electronically handle all the court cases. You can electronically just decide which cases to hear today, which will help in speedy decision making, and which will promote transparency. Like if you want to know the details about your case, you can just log into this website, and you can know the details about your case. It will help in improving transparency and speedy decision making. So nowadays, commercial cases are randomly and automatically assigned to judge using CIS software. You don't have to manually select the cases, rather your cases will be selected automatically by the software, eliminating human intervention, because this will improve transparency and it will help in speedy decision making. Next is electronic filing. Nowadays, you can file case electronically, you don't have to go to the court. It will help in saving your time. So you can file e-summon. Like court gives summon to someone who's being called for the court hearing. You know what? Court can give you e-summon, electronic summon. And court, you can use electronic case management tools. You can electronically file a case, you can electronically file a petition. And you know what? Nowadays, during COVID, hearing was also done online. Judge don't used to come at the trial. Judge used to do online hearing. So why e-hearing? Because it is speedy and it is saving a lot of time. So this is a good initiative taken by Department of Justice. What we are starting, we are starting what initiative Department of Justice have taken to solve commercial cases faster for promoting ease of doing business. We have made a proper act, Commercial Courts Act, Commercial Court Act, in which we have reduced the minimum case value from 1 crore to 3 lakhs. Next is, we have designed special code for infrastructure, for which the minimum case value is 500 crores. We have started alternate dispute resolution mechanism by mutual settlement. We have started case management hearing. We have started using CIS software. We have started electronic filings, e-filings, which reduce time taken filings, example e-summons. And lastly, we use statistical data. Why? To collect data, to collect the real time data. We use this, we have introduced a proper law, Commercial Code Statistical Data Rules. With the help of this law, we collect data, the department collects data and update, give a real time update on all the matters, for monitoring, all the case details, for monitoring all the cases. So these are all the initiative taken by Department of Justice and Department of Legal Affairs. Ma'am, what initiatives are taken by Department of Justice and Department of Legal Affairs? They have taken a lot of initiative to solve commercial cases faster and in a good manner for ease of doing business. First, Commercial Codes Act has reduced 1 crore limit to 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs. They have designed special code for infrastructure of a minimum value 500 crore. You have started alternate dispute resolution mechanism by coming to a mutual settlement. You have started case management hearing for speedy disposal of case. You have started using CIS software for transparency and speedy decision making. You have started using e-filings, e-summons to reduce the time for taken for solving the case. Lastly, you have made a rules to collect the data and which will help in effective monitoring of the disposal of the cases. That those are the initiative taken by Ministry of Labor. Now again, one more initiative by DPIIT. DPIIT we have studied. Yes, DPIIT has introduce some schemes for improving ease of doing business, for reducing the compliance burden. DPIIT has taken some steps to reduce the compliance burden on companies, on businesses. DPIIT has taken some steps to reduce the compliance burden, to promote ease of doing business and ease of living, and government to business and citizen interface hassle free, so that interface between government and people, so that people will be able to interact with government in a better way, in a hassle free manner. So DPIIT has taken some initiative to reduce compliance burden, to promote ease of doing business. What initiative is taken? Auto renewal of license. If you want to renew your license, let's say usually license is provided for 1 year, 3 year, 5 year. So after 5 year your license will expire, so you don't have to go for renewal. Automatically after 5 year your license will renew. Auto renewal of license. Third party inspection and audit. Government is always not free to do inspection, to do checking, to do audit. So what government start? Government start third party audit. Third party means government is saying CA, CS, you do audit, you report me. So this will reduce compliance burden. Third party audit. Simplified return filing, online return filing. Now return filing means document you have to file to the government, that is known as return filing. So simplified return filing very easily by visiting the website. Go to online website, there you can submit the result. Maintenance of register. Earlier companies were used to were required to maintain lot of registers. Now it is requirement to maintain only mandatory registers. Eliminate display requirements. Display means earlier there was lot of requirement to disclose informations on website to government, to SEBI. So nowadays it is being reduced, that okay, inform us, display it in your website, disclose this information only necessary, otherwise don't. So eliminate what initiative DPIIT has taken to eliminate display requirements. Simplifying manual records. All the manual forms and records, the form formats in which you have to maintain a record, that has been simplified. Decriminalization of minor default. Like if you have done a minor default, we will forgive you, we will not criminalize it. So earlier even minor defaults were being criminalized, so now we have said it, no, it is not crime, so it is known as decriminalization. It is opposite of criminalization. When you hold something as a crime, that is known as criminalization. And when you say that no, 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 this is not a crime, then that is decriminalization. So decriminalization of minor default. If minor default is there, we will release you, we will give you warning, and we will release you. We will not penalize you, we will not say you have committed crime. Repeal or amendment of redundant laws. Redundant means repetitive laws. So we have deleted any repeated laws, repealed or amended all the redundant laws. All these are the initiatives taken by DPIIT for reducing compliance burden. This can be asked in MCQ. Just refer it. What initiatives are taken by DPIIT to reduce compliance burden? What initiatives are taken by DPIIT to reduce compliance burden? Like automatic renewal, third party audit, simplified finding, maintenance of records, eliminate display requirements, simplified records, decriminalization of minor default, and amendment of redundant laws. Lastly, Ministry of MSME. Have you ever heard about MSME? Micro, small, medium enterprises. MSME, micro, small, medium enterprises. You know, you will study MSME Act in executive. I'll teach you. MSME Act. MSME Act. There is a proper MSME Act, and there is a proper ministry for MSME, which is known as Ministry of MSME. There is a proper dedicated ministry for this, which is known as Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. And you know what, if you want to register MSME. Let's say you have started a business, your business is at a very small level, the plant and machinery and the turnover and other equipment requirement is within the limit, in that case you can register yourself as an MSME. If you want to register yourself as an MSME, earlier physically you have to go to the government office. Nowadays everything is done online. There is one portal which is known as MSME Samadhan portal. MSME Samadhan portal. With that portal you can register your grievance, relating to MSME. And there is one MSME website. Through that MSME website you can do your Udyam registration. If you want to register as an MSME, that is now the name is changed to Udyam registration. Udyam registration. So you know what, the process is complete online, very easy. So MSME have started online registration procedure for MSME registration, that is Udyam registration, for promoting ease of doing business. MSME has also launched MSME Samadhan portal. In Hindi, Samadhan means solution. So we will give you solution for your problem. So if any MSME have any grievance or any complaint or any problem, you can register your complaint in MSME Samadhan portal. Portal means website. There we will give you Samadhan. Samadhan means there we will give you solution. So these are all the initiatives taken by Ministry of MSME in order to promote ease of doing business, in order to promote MSMEs. First, they have introduced online registration, simplified registration. Name of that process is Udyam registration. Secondly, they have made a portal, a dedicated website for solving the grievance and complaints of MSMEs. That is known as MSME Samadhan portal. With this, we are done with this chapter. Yes, with this we are done with this chapter. So this chapter is very easy, very easy. There are some things which you have to remember, I'm telling you. See, the first half is very easy. What is business environment? What are the features of business environment? What are types of business environment? For this, so this will be revised in 5 minutes, not more than 5 minutes. Very easy. Ease of doing business in India. Here you have to remember this thing. India's position in DBR report, earlier 63, now 77. Earlier score 67.23, now 71. So we have improved to 14 position and we are one of the top 10 improvers, right? This you have to remember. You have to remember these names, that what factors we see, and this particular 1 2 point India is in the first position among the South Asian countries, right? Last topic, you have to see what initiative DPIIT has taken for promoting ease of doing business, what initiative Ministry of Labor and Employment has taken in order to promote ease of doing business, what initiative Department of Justice and Department of Legal Affairs have taken in order to promote ease of doing business, what initiative DPIIT has taken, again DPIIT is 2 times, what initiative DPIIT has taken for promoting ease of doing business, and lastly what initiative Ministry of MSME has taken for promoting ease of doing business. These 5 topics are a bit memorizing thing. Apart from this, everything is very easy. Chapter is very small, revise it today itself, so that complete it from your end also today itself. Only 5 pager chapter, very small chapter, very small 5 to 6 pager chapter. Complete it today itself. Self study, complete self study today itself. Yes. Any doubt? Any doubt in this particular chapter? Any doubt? No doubt? Okay. So basically we are done with this, and tomorrow we will have last lecture of business environment, lesson number 8. In one day we will do business environment. Tomorrow we will have last lecture. In that we will cater chapter number 8, key governmental institution. Basically chapter 6 is also your business environment, but I am not taking that. Why? I am giving you a disclaimer because you have already informed me that Mridul sir have already taken that lecture. That's why I am not taking that lecture. Okay, later on don't say that ma'am did not teach this chapter. I complete my syllabus fully. I remember some part of Indian contract is left. I will take that also. I will complete my syllabus, my responsibility 100%. So I'm not taking lecture 6 because you have informed me that Midul sir have taken that. So basically that's a part of environment only. Tomorrow we will have last lecture, lesson number 8, key governmental institution. Tomorrow is which date? 16th October. On 17th October, I will take one lecture of legal aptitude. One lecture of legal aptitude. One topic of Indian Contract Act is left. I will take that topic. One topic one topic of Indian Contract Act is left. I will take up that topic. So one lecture, I said, at last I will take one lecture of legal aptitude. One topic is left. So we business communication, we are done 100%. Tomorrow we will be done 100% with the business environment. Day after tomorrow, we will complete legal aptitude. So this way we will complete 100% of our syllabus with so much love and affection, love and enthusiasm. Okay, okay, yes, but don't worry, our journey will not end here. I will be there, available over telegram, available over telegram to solve your doubts, whatever doubts you will have, I will always solve that. I'll always be there for any technical query, for any query you can just contact me. I'm one ping away. Okay, and we will also have journey in executive also, right? So yeah, legal maxim is also left, right? Legal maxim, you know what, I regret one thing. Legal maxim, I should have taken few legal maxim every day along with legal aptitude lectures. But yeah, what I will do, uh, uh, on 17th October we will be doing Indian Contract Act, right? Legal maxim, I'm giving you two options. Either we can take one more lecture on 18th October for legal maxim, or I will provide you video. What you want? What you want? Yes, voting.
Class is only better, ma'am.
Class is only better. One more lecture. Okay. 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 Then what we will do, we will hold two lectures of legal aptitude. On 17th, we will do Indian Contract Act. On 18th, we will do legal maxim, and that's how we will complete our course. That's how we will complete our course. Okay. So with this, we are ending out today's class. Tomorrow we will have last lecture of business environment. Very easy, very scoring subject. 25 marks in your hand. In your hand. Do revise chapter number 7 today itself. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow at 6:30. Take care. Bye bye. Bye. Thank you. Welcome, Pooja. Welcome, Parvati. Bye bye.